So what is exactly compassion is? For me, compassion is showing empathy and putting yourself in someone's shoes. And so for example, imagine your friend who's really upset because didn't make to the passing score on the exam test. So compassion isn't just about how you say, oh, that's too bad. It's meant to show them your understanding and how much you care for them, to cheer them up, and also to make way to better things. But compassion goes a step further. It's not just feeling with someone. It's just feeling for them and being moved to do something. It's like stray cats shivering in the rain and not just thinking of the word of such a poor thing, but actually taking it home, giving warmth, taking bath, and finding it forever as home. Compassion isn't just about people either, it extends to our environment too. Thinking about it, our planet is kind of like a giant home for us, for all of us. And it's hurting when we see polluted rivers, forests being cut down, or animals losing their habitats. So compassion means we don't just ignore it, means we take action. Like what's happening here in the Philippines right now, the corruption. So Filipino people shows compassion by protesting our rights. That means to recycling, reducing our carbon footprint, or supporting organizations that protect endangered species. It's about recognizing that Earth is suffering and doing our part to heal it. And when it comes to other people, compassion can be shown in so many ways. It could be volunteering at homeless shelter, donating a food, or simply being a good listener. When a friend is going through a problem, you can listen to them all the time without judging them. Discernment. That's a fancy way of saying making decisions. Together with compassion, it means that we were trying to solve problems, whether it's in our school, our community, or even in our family. The whole world, we need to do it with compassion at heart of the discussion. Imagine your school is trying to decide how to reduce waste. Instead of imposing rules from the top-down communal districtment, we will involve getting students, teachers, and staff together to talk about the problem, share ideas, and come up with solutions that everyone feels good about. When we use communal discernment, we try to understand each other's concern. We also try to view everyone's perspective. And we make decisions that are fair and just for everyone to be involved. This is especially important when dealing with really complex issues like poverty, inequality, or climate change. By making decisions together, we can create a more compassionate world where everyone feels valued, respected, and cared for. So how do we make Pan Pacific University, our school, and the world a more compassionate place? So it starts with each of us making a conscious effort to be more compassionate in our daily lives. Smile at a stranger, offering a helping hand to someone in need, speak out against injustice, and always remember that even small acts of kindness can make a big difference. And when we're faced with big decisions, let us communal discernment to make sure to compassion is always at the table. Compassion, in my opinion, is the capacity to sympathize with others' hardships and respond with kindness. Being willing to alleviate someone's anguish or provide them with comfort is just important as acknowledging their suffering. Compassion is an emotion and behavior that demonstrate consideration of humanity for another person. Small but impactful. Acts of compassion have happened to me, such as a friend merely listening to my problems without passing of judgment. When I was feel overwhelmed, or someone remembering a specific detail about my situation and reaching out to me, even I'm not that person that talks about a lot of her life, they make sure that they always check on me. Compassion in nursing means actively identifying with and understanding a patient's distress. It requires nurses to connect emotionally with patients, understand their fears and anxieties, and address concerns that extend beyond physical symptoms. This involves thoughtful communication and building connections with trust and providing a holistic care that not just addresses the physical health but also addresses its emotional and psychological well-being. Thanks for listening, everyone. So let's all try to make the world a little bit kinder and a little bit more compassionate, one step at a time. So I am Fritzy Navarro, a student nurse from Pan Pacific University.